What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, Picky Garage. Today I'm bringing you a new product or installation video, probably both, actually both. A lot of problems that I've had with my really low cars over the years is the scraping of the front lips. I haven't scraped this lip, but on the GT350R, the car is pretty low to the ground. It doesn't look like it's low because of this wheel gap. Back in the day, I had a Subaru STI that was lowered on some BCBR coilovers, so that thing was really low to the ground. It was actually slammed. And a short story, not to waste everyone's time, is I was driving in the snow, and you know how on cars under the back, the rear fender, it like creates like a little ice patch or like a lot of ice and snow like gather there. Well, it dropped off of a car that I was following, and since my car was slammed really low to the ground, all about that low life back then, I ran over it and it cracked like the front bumper of my Subaru STI. So I had to get a new bumper, and that's when I learned that Sweet White Pearl is not a color card that is fun to match or paint match, because the bumper was only $150. The paint job cost me well over $1,000 because it's a 3-stage paint, so there's like 57 different color variations. It was a pain in the butt, to say the short. Actually, I'm gonna set this up. So with low cars, it's kind of difficult you always have to be safe. So that's why with these new supercars, you have the front lift, but the GT350R doesn't have that, and a lot of people don't have that option with the GT3 RS. I know the new Lamborghinis have it where the front suspension, it'll lift and raise. But for the people that don't have that, and people that have low cars with lips that are you don't want to scrape and replace, the GT350R is plastic lift, or a plastic front lip, which is not as expensive to replace, but it still costs money, and no one likes to put out money when they don't have to. So I've always been very careful with my GT350R with going over speed bumps or potholes, anything like that. Even going into driveways, sometimes I won't go into them because they're just so low. So a company called Sliplo invented this product, which is an awesome product. It's these little rubber guards that go underneath the lip. I'll show you guys. So here's the pack. What you get in the pack is an alcohol wipe for adhesive. I'll go through that and everything that you need for installing this. It's pretty much a little plastic rubber piece that goes underneath the lip of the car. So I'll grab the thing and I'll show you guys. In the pack you get, how many of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So about 12 of these. It's enough to cover the whole front lip of your car for a low car, even if your car's not low and you just want to protect the underneath of it. So what it does is it goes on like this underneath. So it goes on like this underneath. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but it's also adhesive, so it just sticks. There's no screwing into the front bumper, nothing like that. It's just put it on. So I'll just run you through how I am going to install it, as there's many ways. You can put it on a lift. I don't have a lift, sadly enough. Any lift people or anyone that knows any lifts, go ahead and leave a comment below and give me a suggestion, as I'll be building a garage here soon, and putting some lifts in them. So what I'm going to do is, for anything adhesive, what you want to do is you want to clean the surface. So go ahead and grab yourself some, as they do send you this, I'm not going to use it, some isopropyl alcohol, and just clean the bottom of wherever you're going to install the Sliplo bumper scrape guards. Then what you're going to do is you're going to want to get a heat gun, or what I like to use is just a blow dryer. If you have a girlfriend or a wife, the blow dryer, they will use one of their fancy ones. Just don't get caught. You'll probably get yelled at like I did. So what you're going to want to do is you want to go ahead and heat up the adhesive, and then heat up the plastic lip because it just bonds better when it's hot. It's pretty simple. Also, what's cool about the Sliplo bumper scrape guards are they're rubber, so you can go ahead and cut them. So if, let's say it's not long, like for example, I'll show you here, one-handed of course. Like, as you see here, there's that one little piece that's a little bit long. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna just cut right here and then just put it on right there like that, so it fits a little bit better. I don't need it sticking out. Or what I could do is just draw a line and cut right there. But I just want to make the most out of these. They also have stencils, which are pretty cool. So you can, you know, line it up all under the front bumper of your car, whatever that is, or the front lip, and kind of draw out and stencil out what you want to do. You can start from the front or the middle. I don't really need to be too beautiful with this, as no one's going to see really under my car. I just want it protected. I haven't really scraped the car. Actually, I can tell you I haven't scraped the car at all. I'm really safe with going over, you know, speed bumps, anything, but this thing really does protect it. It's really, you know, I don't know how to put it. It really will, this product really will protect your car, or the front bumper of your car, from, you know, going into driveways, going over speed bumps, any type of incline, because I know that it is a pain in the butt to replace something like this, and especially if you have a carbon fiber front lip. You really want to look into this product. It's Sliplo. I'll leave a description or a link in the description below where you can pick up this product. You can also check them out on Instagram. I'll leave that right here, and I'll also put it in the link below so you guys can check it out. People put these on their Lamborghini Aventadors, Lamborghini Huracans, GT3 RSs, even for cars that have the lift. It's just that extra measure of protection, or that extra layer of protection, to make sure that you don't scrape up your baby, because these things are a pain in the butt to replace. So if you don't want to replace it and you don't want to scrape up your lip, I totally would look into this product. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start the installation process. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start right here on this part of the lip. A lot of people start in the middle. If you watch Sliplo's YouTube channel, he'll show you exactly how to install it the best way possible. If you have a lift, using the stencils, you can look here when you see it. You can see install in less than 30 minutes, yada yada yada. Sliplo.com/dealer/training, and that's how you can see how to install it the perfect way. This is how I'm going to install it. I'm going to clean the bottom of the car. You can wash the car. I'm just going to wipe it down with a paper towel, some alcohol, rubbing alcohol. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my blow dryer, heat up the rubber Sliplo guard, and then heat up the plastic a little bit. The reason why I don't use a heat gun is you can really do some damage with the heat gun, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use the blow dryer for now, and it should work. It should work fine. The cool thing about these adhesive strips, let's say it does start to fall off, all you need to do is wipe it down, wipe down the piece that's falling with some rubbing alcohol, and then all you need to do is heat it up again, and it should stick just like brand new. It's pretty cool. Awesome little touch. And what's great about this product is you don't have to do any screwing, drilling, nothing into the pre-existing stuff on your car. That's what I love. That's why I got this product, is because it's just a simple stick and play. You know, you can just literally put it on, and if someone doesn't like it or the next owner wants to take it off, all you have to do is, the easiest way to take it off, heat it up with the blow dryer, and it literally will heat up the adhesive and come right off. Rub the sticky, if there's any sticky residue left over. You can either use, what I like to use for gunk remover and stuff like that is Wizard's Bug Release. It takes off the adhesive stuff like that. There's also this gunk stuff. I forget what it's called because all I use is Wizards now. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and wipe down this first section right here with some rubbing alcohol, and then I'm going to heat it up and place it on. I'm not going to use the stencils because I just am going to cut it to form. I'm going to try my best to get a good video angle of this so you guys can see. And yeah, so stay tuned. 1 second. So I went ahead and I cleaned the bottom of this with the alcohol. I went ahead and got an extension cord to work the blow dryer. Help if I plug the blow dryer in. So I'm gonna line this up real quick. Right here, this is where I'm gonna start with. And what I'm gonna do is make sure it lines up here. And then I'm gonna cut this little angle right here. As you can see here. Cut's pretty easy because it's just rubber. I'm a perfectionist, so I don't want that little piece sticking off. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start on this side. Like I said, I make sure that the plastic is out. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this red adhesive tape off. Right over there. Then I'm just gonna turn the blow dryer on hot and heat it up. This just helps it stick to the surface, whatever surface you're sticking it to, whether that's carbon fiber, plastic, metal. This stuff will stick to anything. Also, it would help if you did this during like a hot day. It's hot, sticky, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on there. There you go. If you just want to make sure that it's sticking on there right, just heat it up some more. So it's hot, it's stuck on there good, it's not coming off. And here, let me grab this. So as you guys can see, it's flush. As you guys can see, it's flush with the bumper. So what you come in contact with first is the plastic here and not the rubber here of the safeguard instead of the plastic of your front lip, or carbon fiber, metal, whatever you may be using. And then since this is rubber, you can literally take a razor blade and make it seamless right there. But you can see right there, it's barely even noticeable. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of them. But you guys can see there, it's not going anywhere. I'm using quite a bit of force, and that stuff is stuck on there. Really good adhesive tape, and it'll just slide right on through there. What I was explaining to you earlier, if you guys want to stack them, you can do another one farther back, so it's one after the other. I don't know if you can see that, but so it literally goes, it can go all the way back, as many as you want to do, buy as many packs as you want. Hey guys, that's really all that's to it. I didn't get this one corner. What I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this piece to fit it perfectly, and I'm going to do the same thing. Rubbing alcohol, clean the section, heat it up on both sides, and then heat up the plastic and place it on there. I'm probably going to use a razor blade to get it perfectly to fit. I'll get back to you guys shortly. Real quick thing to add, guys, is let's say you do mess up something or it's sticking out too far. All you have to do is heat it up, pull it down, and then replace it. It's that easy. So I'm just heating it up right now. And then you just get your finger under there and start pulling it down. And just like that, see, it comes right off. Heat it up. Place it exactly where you want it to go. And just like that, it's on there nice and solid again. Alright guys, so now I added the corner piece on. You can't really see it. I kind of put it back because I didn't like the way that it looked. Like I said, it's really awesome that you can just heat it up, pull it off, place it again, cut it, make additions to it and whatnot. So now I'm going to go ahead and carry one down the edge. Another thing that I really like about these things, which I probably already said, is just how you can maneuver it. They really did a good design with these little triangle patterns. You can really change, the shape of it to where, you can make it fit however you want. So that's probably going to be a perfect fit, just like there. Just go one by one. So once again, doing the process again, take a paper towel, take your alcohol, put the cap back on there, and just clean the bottom. Makes for a good adhesive surface. Take your red tape off. And I'm just going to set it on the ground and heat it up. Get it on down here and line it up where you want it. I'm gonna go one at a time. and then push it down, and just like that, it's on there perfect. All seamless. Heat that one end up. And then just push it down. Just like that. Fully protected. Here, I'll take this camera down and show you guys what it looks like. So there you go, guys. See it on there, all seamless. There's the little drunk up corner job I did. I might take that off and redo it because I'm picky, but you can see under there that it's fully covered and slim profile. Barely even notice that it's on there. But now your front lip is protected. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of the front bumper. So I didn't like the way that it looked on the side here, so all I did was heat it up, pulled it off, and showing you guys the reusability of this. All you gotta do, have it disappear. Hit it again with the blow dryer, activate the, the sealant again, wipe it off with some rubbing alcohol, clean the surface again, heat it up, place it back on. It's that easy. Great reusability factor about these things. Really cool. Also shows the simplicity of how you can take it off if someone doesn't like it, if you're trying to get rid of the car, or maybe even if you get a new car, you can reuse it. All right, guys, so I just finished up installing the Sliplo bumper scrape guards. Big shout out to Sliplo for this product. It's an ingenious product. I love the fact that you can, customize it to any bumper, any front splitter, whether it's carbon fiber, plastic, metal, whatever you might have, fiberglass, it'll stick to it. I like how you don't have to drill into it. So if you mess up and say you want to take it off, which I did when I was finishing up on the left-hand side, as you can see under here. Here, let me get some light under there. I actually liked how I installed it on this side better. So I went ahead and, as you can see, I took it all the way across. Sorry if the camera's not that good, but I finished up all the way across there. And what I did was I just heated up this side, took it off, and reused what I already used to finish up. Let me turn this off. To redo this whole side, I literally heated it up with the blow dryer, took it off, rubbed it with rubbing alcohol, heated it up, and redid it because I liked how I did it on the right-hand side of the car better. It looked better, uniform. I'm kind of picky garage. I'm picky with my stuff. So I like the look better, and if you look down on it, you can't even see that it's there. I mean, if you want it to pop out, you can. On some places, it was out a little bit too much, so I just heated it up, pulled it off, put it back on. I left a little gap here because I thought it looked cool, but I mean, you can see under there, it fully protects it. What I can do is, if you buy another box, I have some left over, I can go, back another level on all sides. On Sliplo's YouTube channel, you can see that some of the cars, they go back multiple layers. It's all about how much protection you want. I'm gonna start out with this. Kind of took a little bit of time, maybe 30 minutes to 40 minutes to do it because I redid the one side all over. So great product. I strongly suggest, if you have a car that is low to the ground and you don't want to scrape up your splitter, front bumper, whatever it is, especially if it's carbon fiber, I would go ahead and get yourself a box of this Sliplo stuff. If you want more, I went ahead and that would have been bad. I have 3 pieces left, so I can go ahead and go back another layer. If you want to do more than one layer, maybe get 2 boxes. Once again, great product, made in the USA, no drills, super, pliable, bendable. You can cut it, design it however you want. It's a great product. Big shout out to Sliplo. Thanks again, guys, for making a great product. And if you guys have any questions at all, leave a comment below and let me know what bumper or whatever that you've messed up and wish that you had this product. I'll leave all the links in the description below to where you can find Sliplo on Instagram, their website, and YouTube. As always, guys, thanks for watching and stay picky.